Is liking another girl's Instagram photo cheating?
No.
Just like, do you think there's any way it can
Cheating?
be yes? Yeah.
No. Instagram is literally like you're flicking, and you just double tap. It's literally not real life.
Would there be any like red flags for you?
Probably what I don't like is if a girl is a Barbie and they're just constantly on their phone, constantly worried about how many likes they're getting, how many followers they're getting, how many followers they're losing. It's not real life.
My last long-term relationship was 4 years. I was cheated on and I feel like I've definitely got some like deep-rooted trust issues now. Try not to let them affect me too much, but definitely I need honesty. Hello.
How are you?
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Carrie.
I'm Jamie.
Hey. It's quite early for a day.
I know, what the hell? I'm nervous. I wasn't nervous up until like now.
I sat on this chair and I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
It is weird.
I'm really nervous. I don't know why.
So what do you do?
I'm a student.
What do you study?
Acting.
Acting? Oh, I quite like that.
And you?
I do like social media stuff, influencing kind of thing. Some people love it, some people hate it.
Some people are a bit weird by it, but no, I think it's cool.
Why did your last relationship end?
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a saucy one. I'll just
Going straight in
I'll
with
just be honest. Everything is a learning curve.
Okay.
Basically, if I'm to sum up, white lies, small lies that a compound effect that built up and built up and built up, and then it just
Wait, you were lying or she was lying?
It's both. Yeah, it started with me, but like they weren't deep, just stupid lies. If I was like at a shop, I would say like, oh, I'm just 100 meters away. Do you know what I mean? Like just stupid white lies. Like even if I was 10 minutes away, I'd say, oh, I'm 2 minutes away. Just
why though? Why would you lie?
I basically thought that if I told the white lie, it would avoid a massive argument. Do you know what I mean? Which is stupid.
Yeah.
I know. I told.
I'm struggling to see how your relationship ended on you saying you were 2 minutes.
Yeah, well,
2 minutes late.
Yeah, no, like I can't think of any of the more serious ones off the top of my head right now. Why did your last relationship end?
I think it was like very rocky for a while, but we lived together, so I think we like kept it going for like a while when it should have ended.
I think everybody ends up in the same situation, like it's like that, and then it just goes south really quickly. I'm sorry. But what's your body count?
Do you think it's important?
Yes and no. Like if it's 278.
It's very specific.
Yes, but you know what I'm saying.
What's the like good number then that you would be like, oh, that's
reasonable?
I
don't know.
Do you think a girl's body count is important?
Unless it's like a ridiculous number, like.
If it was like 50, would you be like, ooh, or do you think?
Well, that's more than me. Do you know what I mean?
So it's a competition?
No, like it's just like.
With more people.
I don't mean it like that. Like that's more than me. It's like. Like if it was like that considerably more so than me, and it was something that it was going to be like a serious relationship, then for some reason it would just like play on my mind.
It's under 10.
That's fine.
What about you?
Under 10.
Okay.
So it is.
Is liking another girl's Instagram photo cheating?
No.
Just like, do you think there's any way it can
cheating?
Be yes? Yeah.
No. Instagram is literally like you're flicking, and you just double tap and you flick. For me anyway, I just flick, double tap, flick. Oh, like, do you know what I mean? It's not that deep at all.
But then I feel like it can be deep because like I feel like it's got the point where I've been like dating guys and like they're like liking other girls' pictures who I like know. And I'm talking like he's not friends with, like I'm totally fine with somebody like liking their mates' pictures. But like there's some guys and they're following like all girls, they're like constantly messaging girls, they're like liking.
Why did you ask that question?
I just feel like it's a good telltale sign. Like, I think people can have very different views on it.
It just stresses me out whenever a topic like that. Instagram, liking a picture, is so deep. It's literally not real life. Like, it's just like some baffles me sometimes. Like, I just feel like it's such a stupid subject. Like, I just wish it didn't even exist. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I wish, like I would have been alive in the 1950s. To date. Because do you think they worried about liking pictures on Instagram? No, they didn't. It was just so much less stuff to worry about. It would just be nicer.
I also wouldn't have a job if that was the case, so it wouldn't be ideal, but yeah.
I'm sure you'll find something. How much time do you spend on social media?
That's not going to be a good one, is it? It's high. It's a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, probably like double what you can even imagine. Like,
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can understand for you why you would spend a lot of time on social media because it's your job and you literally make an income from it.
Yeah.
But like, if they're just on Instagram purely for the fun of it and like they're just obsessed with Instagram but they're not going anywhere with it, does that make sense? Then I don't know, it's just like...
You don't want them to have fun on Instagram.
No.
No, I'm joking.
You know what I mean?
I think because I have to be on it for my job, I like being off it, you know what I mean? So I don't think like it's never been a problem, but I do sometimes feel like people don't take the job very seriously.
It is a job. Like if it is a job,
Yay.
like, no, but it is a job.
Yeah.
Like
So
I can
many people
understand.
don't think that,
So,
though.
like I notice a lot of people just use Instagram for like posting their Saturday night out and like.
So do you use like social media a lot then, or you not
I
really?
do, and I'm trying to at the minute post more and stuff to try and get myself out there. I do want to do a YouTube channel. Like that is a goal of mine. Like I just want to do it.
What is the worst thing you've done in a relationship?
The worst thing I have done in a relationship. I haven't cheated. That's the start.
Okay.
So,
Nothing.
I don't think I've done anything that bad.
That's good. You don't have to try and think of something.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
No. Like it's always just been something small that's built up and built up and built up and built up and like maybe me just not like listening to what the person was saying and just like disregarding it. Do you know what I mean? And just maybe doing it again without thinking. And doing it again without thinking. Do you know what I mean? Just
and again.
Yeah, and then it's just...
Okay, that's quite good, but you've never cheated, so that's good.
I haven't cheated.
I feel like I probably have some like trust issues from being cheated on before, and I feel like it's just good to know. Like, I do really think people can change. I'm not like one of those people who's like...
I'm telling you now, people can change,
like, you
right?
know, some people like once a cheat, always a cheat, stuff like that. I don't necessarily think that's true, but like I also think it's interesting.
What happened?
So like we were like I thought we were very much okay. Like the relationship was like fairly strong, I would say. And just like one random night out and...
Just happened?
Yeah. So that wasn't great for me, but...
It is what it is.
It's what it is,
You're here now, you're fine. It's all
exactly.
good. What's the worst thing that you've done in a relationship?
Mm.
Have you cheated?
No. I feel like I've probably done some like questionable stuff, you know, when you're in like the weird like talking stages or like the breaking ups or like...
Nobody's perfect. Like,
a lot of on and off situations.
Do you guys want to go on another date?
For me, whenever I'm dating someone, I feel an instant like...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I don't feel that. Do you know what I mean? But you're you're very pretty and you're lovely and you're interesting. But for me, I just don't feel that like instant,
it's not like
connection.
Chemistry. I feel like I get along with you really well. Like it was a good date, but just
It wasn't a date. Like I just thought, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It was a nice chat.
It was a nice chat. Did I fancy her? No. Then like literally 10 seconds, you just knew that wasn't there. Do you know what I mean? Nothing to do with the girl. She was lovely. You just. The spidey senses were not tingling. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I don't think there was actually that much chemistry. And I also feel like I don't know how much you would say about like lies on camera. So I'm thinking if he's saying to me on like a first date, white lies, would it be something like a lot more than that? And obviously trust issues for me is like number one. Like I need somebody honest who I can trust. So I feel like that would be a bit of a red flag for me.
What is your body count?
I actually knew this was coming as well, you know. Oh my days. Alright, cool. So the honest answer is I don't know, innit?
Would you say it's over 50?